Hey guys, happy Sunday. It's Natalie, the Dear Hairdresser here, tuning in with you with today's topic, which is something that I keep talking about, and I really hope everyone gets it, and that is the secret. The secret to making the life that you want happen, and to being able to really pay attention to what's going on around you. And that is the words that you say. A lot of people say it's like, oh, the thoughts that you think, oh, be careful what you think. It's really, that's important too. It's really what you say, what you speak into the world and what you say. And the reason that that is more important is because those are the things that are training your brain. That's how you're programming your brain, and you're programming the people around you, or you're allowing them to program you. That sounds a little bit scary, doesn't it? I pay attention to the things people say because I'm listening. I'm listening for what they're telling me about who they are as a person. And people have a lot of clever ways that they can tell you who they are, and then also not be attached to the idea that they just told you that. Body language is something that usually can give someone away. You can almost always tell if someone's words aren't matching up with how they're feeling, or at least, this is maybe for me, like, I'm an intuitive person and I read energy. It doesn't like pop into my head, what you're thinking. I can't read your thoughts like that, but I can tell like if there's an uncomfortableness, or if you've shifted a little, or, I do the same things. And I'm sure I'm not even aware of it. This also goes along with this idea of a phrase I wanted to talk with you about: scripting. And you can think about that as your life being like a movie or a play. And so all the characters in your little movie world, your play, are gonna have a script that they need to follow. And you get to decide who's writing the script. I think about scripting a lot when people are trying to tell me who I am. If I'm talking to someone and they go, oh, you know what? You're really sensitive. You're always doing X, Y, and Z. And if I take the time to pause and go, who's writing that script? Is that me? Am I writing that character? Or are they trying to tell me who I am? Words are so powerful though, that if you believe someone, you may start to have those traits. You can script another person to become somebody. I think about it a lot though when I'm trying to parent my children and I hear myself say things to them, and I think, oh man, if I'm not careful and try and reframe that phrase in a different way, I'm going to be scripting them in a very negative sense. A good example of that would be maybe if your kid is throwing a tantrum. Sometimes it would be easy to go, oh my God, you are always throwing tantrums. You can't manage your emotions. You're terrible. Well, then what you've just told the child, you've scripted them with the idea that you believe that about them and that they should believe that about themselves too. And you're the parent, they're going to be looking to you to tell them who they are and help reflect that. And they want to trust that you see them when they can't see themselves. So even though I think that sometimes with my kids, I try really hard to go, wow, I can see that you are really upset about that right now. And it's okay to be upset, but it's not okay to act this way, or it's not okay to hurt so-and-so or to throw that thing around. So what I try and do is acknowledge the behavior and say, like, it's okay to feel that way, but then say, the action, the result of the way that you feel, it's not okay to do that. Okay. The point of this video was that I think the most important part to happiness, living the life of your dreams, manifestation, all of the things I'm into, are the words that you say. And so if you want to work on becoming a better alchemist, a better magician, mystic for your world, you're gonna have to start with paying attention to the things that you say out loud and the things that other people say out loud to you about yourself. And ask yourself if you believe that, and if you're letting them write your character, or if you're writing your own script for yourself. Guess what? I'm going to script you in a positive way. You're doing awesome. You are doing awesome in life. I promise. You know what? Every time I think that like I'm not clicking, I realize everyone else feels that way too. We're all doing great. We are. Okay, we're awesome. Bye.